Are you familiar with the movie Minority Report?
Yes.
It's a great movie. Um, do you think we're going there, meaning that data are going to be used to classify us into these groups of people where the government in some point will have control thanks to the information that we're collecting to classify us in different scenarios?
Francisco, I have some bad news for you. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
don't tell me that that's the case.
It's already happening. It's already here. So maybe not in the fancy, glossy way. And, I don't think Tom Cruise is sitting around at home doing this kind of thing. But in many courthouses across this country, judges are using algorithms to help them make decisions. And police units are using algorithms to help them make decisions. And there's been a couple of great reports, including by ProPublica, the New York Times, I believe, where they've shown that, guess what? Those algorithms are not neutral. Surprise, surprise. They have biases because humans have biases, right? And so to the extent that artificial intelligence is learning from humans, it's learning some of those biases as well. So sometimes, for instance, judges are trying to make a decision about whether a particular person is likely to commit a crime again. Guess what? If the person is a white male, that person might get a low score. It's like, no, this person might not commit the crime again. If the person is a black female, even though the crime that she committed might be small and insignificant or minor, the algorithm says, oh, watch out, this person might be a problem in the future. So that's already happening. And let's not even talk about like facial recognition and algorithms, for instance. So again, facial recognition is already being used. And by the way, this is not just in the United States. China is another big example where, unfortunately, scary things are happening around facial recognition and algorithms.
Like, for example?
In China, it's very convenient in some way because you can go into a store, pick up your groceries, and walk out of the store without having to swipe a card or pay cash. Facial recognition algorithms recognize your face, they connect it to your bank account, and they deduct the amount automatically. It's convenient also when you go to the train station and you can just board a train, and it already, because of facial recognition, the system already knows where you're headed because it's 5 o'clock on Thursday, so you're headed home, and it knows that. So again, you don't have to pay, you don't have to even purchase a ticket. Of course, the downside of that is that China is trying to connect a social credit system to that system. So for instance, if you have been posting, they don't have Facebook, they don't have Twitter, they have the equivalents. But let's say you have been posting things that are critical of the government. Well, your score is going down. And now when you're trying to board that train, guess what? It's not letting you because it's already recognized that you are a bad citizen and your privileges to travel by train have been revoked. There's also very sinister ways in which the COVID-19 situation has been linked to that. We know, for instance, that facial recognition and cameras can now also read your temperature so that you can see, it's not just Francisco walking around campus, but maybe you have a fever. And so we're going to block you from entering the auditorium because, you're a dangerous person. And you're seeing an alert on your phone that you should go to the hospital immediately because you no longer have permission to travel freely. And by the way, some people might be saying, well, I'm wearing a mask, so then facial recognition won't work. Actually, the algorithms have now learned to recognize your face even when you're wearing a mask. So, in some ways, it's the Minority Report world already is here to stay.